phase of the corrective exercise continuum is inhibition. So we want to inhibit the overactive musculature. So I'm going to focus on the gastrocnemius and soleus, and I'm going to demonstrate self-myofascial release using the foam roller. I'll demonstrate the right leg. So place the area of the calf muscle, the gastrocnemius, on the roller. Place the left leg over the top. This just gives a little bit more weight so that you can get deeper compressions. Lift up the pelvis and find that sweet spot. Find the adhesion and then hold over the point of the adhesion, over the tight spot for 30 to 90 seconds, depending on what you can bear. If it's too much, then you can remove that top leg. But for me, that doesn't go very deep into the tissue there. So it might be better to keep the leg on top just for that added weight. You'll perform one set on each leg. Like I said before, you find the tight spot, find the adhesion, and then you hold for 30 to 90 seconds. Once you get more used to it and you want deeper compressions into the soft tissue, you might want to consider a smaller diameter roller or something more rigid. The next phase is lengthening. I'm going to demonstrate a stretch to the hip flexor complex. I'll stretch the right side. So I'm going to bring the left leg forward. I'm going to find about a 90-degree angle with both knees. Make sure you've got neutral spine and pelvis. I can already feel that, but to add more and to get deeper into the hip flexor complex, reach the same arm up and then add that rotation. And ideally, you'll hold this stretch for 30 seconds. Once you've held it for 30 seconds, you swap to the other leg, and I recommend 2 sets of 30 seconds. The next phase of the corrective exercise continuum is activate. So the underactive musculature that I recognised from the excessive forward lean in the overhead squat assessment was underactive gluteus maximus. Again, I'll demonstrate to the right side. So this is a prone hip extension. Again, neutral spine, neutral pelvis. I'm going to extend from the hip joint, hold for 2 seconds, and then lower eccentrically for a count of 4. So I've got my watch here to double check, or you can count. So lift, hold for 2, 1, and lower 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll demonstrate again. Lift, hold, 2, 1, lower 4, 3, 2, 1. Ideally, I recommend 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Again, you will alternate right to left. The final phase of the corrective exercise continuum is integrate. I'm going to demonstrate the wall squat with overhead press. This is a multi-joint motion which requires intermuscular coordination whilst challenging your postural stability. I'll do just a few reps to demonstrate. I'll just do one more. Obviously you're going to want to keep watching the postural stability. You don't want that rib cage to be opening. You don't want the shoulders to elevate. And as your client masters this exercise, you could progress them by adding on a multi-planar movement such as the lunge with the overhead press.